All right, guys, we're back. Well, you have to admit, the combination of being stupid and persistent is a very dangerous thing. So I just can't seem to be getting this challenge, but I'm persistent. I really want to get it, okay? So once again, we're going to take our third crack. Will the third crack be the charm? We're going to take our third crack at this ridiculous challenge. I've done 30 days worth of challenges back in April, and some of them appeared even harder than this, and I got all of them. And this one I failed now 2 times in a row. So I'm actually creating a fail streak. All right, so let's see if we can finally nail this thing. I don't know why it's so damn hard, but just so you guys know, what we're trying to do is we're going to spin a random wheel. It'll generate a letter, and for each guess, that letter has to be used twice. And we're just going to keep spinning it as many guesses as we need to until we know the answer. But what's happened is I've gotten almost to the answer, and either it was an anagram or it was just, too many other options. Let's hit play. There's our Wordle screen. It looks really good. And once again, let's get our random wheel, and give me a second just to adjust the layout. Perfect. Here we go. First letter. Again, it's going to be repeated twice. Is an H. Not so good, but it's okay. It's okay. So here we go, guys. Back to Wordle. Now let's think of a really good quality H word that has two H's. TH immediately comes to mind. Thigh is not terrible. Heath is better, though. Heath is actually pretty close to perfect, right? I mean, EAT are the exact 3 letters that you use in Slate. So let's start with Heath. All right. Okay, I'll take it. I mean, I feel like that's, something to work with. Okay? That's something to work with. Okay, so good. Now let's go and see what my next letter that has to be repeated will be for guess number 2. It's going to be, please give me a nice letter. Okay, a T. Wow. Finally, guys, I think we have a shot at this. I mean, it is slightly unfortunate that, there's a little bit of luck comes in on what your previous guess was. It's slightly unfortunate that I already guessed a T. So, it's like 3 wasted letters. I think that's what makes this so hard. But let's go ahead and think of a good word that has to have 2 T's, but 3 more brand new letters. I think that's more important than trying to chase these letters around. I don't really want to worry about the position. Let's just get 3 brand new letters. With 2 T's. How about, I could, to be fair, put the A here. Just to get a little bit of positional. I guess that's not a terrible strategy. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that's fine. And R and O are great letters. So let's pray that the A is in second. No, it's not. But we got an R. So we have 3 out of the 5 on our second guess. So that's not terrible. Okay, that's not terrible. Let's go back to the wheel. And let's see, right, guys, what's going to be our third letter that has to be repeated. It's this time going to be not so great, a G. We had that on our first one. I think I did leggy. Actually, might do that again. We'll see. Let's see. Okay. Would leggy make sense? It actually sort of would. Because I think an L would be a great letter to test. The Y, it could still be in there, I suppose. I'm a little resistant to the Y, but let's because what else could we do here? With 2 G's. I'm also a little concerned that this could be an ER trap. That actually sort of concerns me quite a bit. Could do gauge, but what does that do? I mean, that doesn't help me with my A. It does introduce the U, and it puts the E last, but I don't think gauge is the best. I mean, maybe leggy is the way to go. Let's just not think too much about this. Okay. So once again, guys, we're sort of heading into a bad situation here. And I really need to test to see if we've got an ER trap. Okay. Probably not my best guess. Okay, but let's go back, see what our fourth one is going to be. See what my fourth one is going to be. Whoops, sorry about that. Here we go. Why is this not coming out correctly? Oh, because I'm on the wrong thing. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Fourth letter. Oh, God. I was going to say, if that was good... R is actually great, because now I can test the ER trap. If that sucker was a Q, I would have gone ballistic. See, that's what I'm talking about. It was within a hairbreadth of being a Q, and I would have been totally screwed. All right, so let's see what we got now. I think this R is actually really, really helpful. This was absolutely the best possible thing we could have gotten. Okay, so now we have to test an ER trap. How about, so I'm looking for a word like this. We could do dryer, wouldn't be bad. When we get the I in there, the only thing is that I think we are overkilling the vowels. So maybe that's not really the best one. I'd like to see if the A is first. That would be really good. Then we're really going to try to pin down the A. Can we get a word like this? I guess not. That's really annoying. Oh, okay. Arter. That's funny. Somebody who's more art than art. All right. Whew. Okay, so that was actually really good. Okay, that was really good because I think we can start to stitch this thing together. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe even get it on the fifth guess. That seems a bit presumptuous, but let's see what we got. Because I feel like these letters are really positioning nicely. So we've got an A, and then that R is, the R is locked in, guys, right? It's in the fourth position. That's really cool. We don't have an ER trap, which is great. Now, where's the E going to go? It's not, shoot, I wish we had the E pinned down. I wish we had the E pinned down. It could end in E. It's not amore, because we lost the O. So it could look like that. I kind of like the E here slightly better, though. It's not a vert, because we lost the T. I think we had a vert anyway. So it's going to be... Wow, that would be so cool to get this in 5. I just have to be sure of it, though. Wow. Darn it, this is turning into a little bit of a toughie. I mean, I know my R is there. Do I dare just, go for the fifth one? I mean, it's not going to really hurt me. I feel like, I could just use it just for a little bit extra positional. I just can't see what this word is yet. It's not like that, is it? In which case we'd be looking at no, I don't think so. Man. Let's try this again. Oh, shoot, it's not aware. Darn it. I thought we had it. It so could have been aware, but that's not correct. Because the A is not third. A fire? Holy shit. Could it be a fire? So here's the deal. There easily could be something else that I'm overlooking. I have no problem whatsoever to get this as a 6 guesser. I just want to finish this challenge off, okay? And I think we could get it. I just want to be careful because I'm a little tired. There could be something else that I'm overlooking. Maybe the E really does go in the third position. But I like a fire, okay? I think that wouldn't be a terrible guess. So let's go ahead. All right, I'm totally fine to do one more word just to see if it gives me a hint. Boy, could we please get a double F? Oh, man, I would love an F right now. That would be amazing, huh? So let's see how lucky we're going to get. We'll spin it again. It's not going to, God, it's another T. Interesting. See what we could do with a T. Fatty. That's it. No. All right. Ah, shit. Okay, so it's not a fire. Oh, man. I might have been a little bit slapdash about that. I was so confident about a fire. Damn it. So I could have probably done a much better guess now that I think about it. That one's probably going to come to bite me in the you-know-what. Shoot. All right, so now we are sort of back in trouble again because I easily see this is going to be another situation where there's a couple possibilities and I'm just going to get unlucky. Oh, man. Oh, shoot, so RXXRX, right? All right, now that E, darn it, it still is not positioned. Let's continue with this. Let's go IRE first. We know it's not a fire. I don't see anything there. Let's try a U. Darn it. Assure? No. If you assure somebody, I can assure you. I'm almost certain that's 2 S's. Shit. Oh my gosh, Azure. Ooh. Look, I have nothing to lose. I don't think we've had Azure yet. Please, 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 Wordle gods, don't put me through another one of this challenge because I'm going to keep going until I get the damn thing. Let's give it a shot. Is the answer to today's Wordle the word Azure? Yes, it is. We did it, guys. We did it. All those fails that I had recently, I was very happy with the 99 percentile winning percentage. Now it's down to 98. And look, we are now back at a 1-day streak. It's all going to rebuild from here. There's 2,300 Wordles in total. We've done 500 of them. So there's about 1,800 left. We're going to go for a 1,800 Wordle streak. Okay, guys, mark my words. 1800. Today's the day that we're going to go for an 1800 game Wordle streak. And with that in mind, guys, we did it. Art is persistent. He might not be the best Wordler in the world, that's for sure, but we nailed it. And maybe Fatty wasn't the most disastrous after all. I'm kind of curious. Maybe one of you could see where we were after Ardor and how many options there were left. Okay, I'm a little too tired to do it right now. But if it was down to Azure and a Fire, then Fatty was totally fine, and we ruled out that option. We did it, guys. Please still continue to present some challenges. I think the other problem is that I did not practice this challenge enough. I didn't get a sense of to how difficult it was. So I just sort of did it off the cuff because the rules were so simple. I fell for it. But we got it. Third time was indeed the charm. I'm very happy. You can see, guys, that this is totally luck, though. Because remember, that R that came up, if that had been a Q, I would have been absolutely screwed because we wouldn't have known if it was an ER trap. We wouldn't have gotten some additional positions. And I would have had to have done something like kayak, Q-A-J-A-Q, which is, I think, the only word that uses two Qs. And that would have been brutal. That would have been another fail for sure because I would not have positioned my A, which is very useful. There you go, guys. Oh man, so long too to solve this one. It's so long. So we got to get back on track. We have a nice one-day streak. We're going to go for 1800. Mark my words. And with that in mind, guys, yes, I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow for yet another edition of possibly a challenge Wordle with Art, or maybe I'll just start with Slate. You never know. Bye.